We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams. Here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
18.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
158.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. The second down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And now it's 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. Back deep, Anthony Gould. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Richardson going to get it quickly out to down. And they'll take this down inside 35. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Indianapolis.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Pat! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Ready.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Ready.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
To the goal line and in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Colts. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
To start the drive, he plunges forward for a couple of yards. DeForest Buckner brings him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Once again, it's Warren. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
Rogers. And that is incomplete. Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the jump. Let's go now. Go.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
A gain of 7 yards.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Whoa! And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go! 70.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big, he's strong, he takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw in that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, Richardson exiting the pocket right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
It is 3rd and 10. That's Pierce in motion.
COVID-19.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That'll be taken in by Giddens.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Ready up.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Ready. Viking 18.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
319. 319.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
3rd and 7.
319.
From the gun, Rodgers. That is hot. And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin, touchdown Pittsburgh. His 4th TD grab of the season. into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Responsible on the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Khalil Herbert on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Get it.
That's Pierce in motion.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Get it.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Ready, set. Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
They put Woods in motion. On second down, here's a run with Taylor. He'll get about 2. Derek Harmon, first-rounder out of Oregon, there for the stop.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Ready.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Colts first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Ready, ready.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
They'll run a draw now with Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
Cougar 19.
A second down throw for Richardson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
All resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Come on, come on. Set.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that.
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Tag. 60 Eagles. 60. Cougar 19.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Richardson throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Colts will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Open man downfield is Fryermuth. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On the ground, this is Warren. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Throwing, Rodgers. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Blue 58.
The shotgun, it's and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. JT Tuimoloau. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now as he's off to punt for Pittsburgh. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 15-yard line.
Ready.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
319.
Here's Rodgers. He's going to let this one go deep. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
258. 319.
To throw, it's Rodgers. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Back. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll run here with Hill. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Derek Harmon on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up
It is 2nd and 9.
at the 34-yard line.
7-2. Liking it. Let's go. Ready.
Now Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
He's going to have a Colts first down. His defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2.
Indianapolis.
What a luxury, Mike, right? I mean, to have a guy like this that you know when you need these tough yards, you can just turn around, handle the ball, and let him go get it. He's had some success already here in the first half, and that's a nice run to keep this drive going.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Run the check.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. You're not. 19. Ready.
Richardson to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A was very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Now Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss.
So, on fourth down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15.
15-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. Catch made, right side by Wilson.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
58 inside.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to air this one out. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
58.
Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll get that to Jalen Warren. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Now, timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
319.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Picked off by the former Niner, Tarvarius Ward. And the Colts will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. The rain not letting up continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. Anthony Gould now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then.
Damn, I miss you, Justin. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you
Here we go, set. Ready.
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
First down.
They get 21 on that one. First down, Indianapolis. Richardson gets this quickly to Mitchell. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves.
In motion is Warren. And he'll take this down to the 6th. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Ready. 19
In motion
Tiger,
is
19
Warren.
Tiger. Ready.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
No.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. Rodgers to throw. Open man down the field is Miller. And he will score. Scotty Miller, touchdown Steelers. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Gould on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Get it.
Here's Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Okay, break.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on. Set. Crap. Ready.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
60 Eagles.
On 2nd down, Richardson. He'll try to set up the screen here. And he's out of bounds. That gain is 13. It's going to make it a much more manageable 3rd down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
It's a gain of 17.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
I'll run with Taylor. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Derek Harmon, 1st rounder out of Oregon, there for the stop.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down.
Let's go now.
In motion comes Pittman.
Viking, hey, kick.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Indianapolis.
First down, Indianapolis.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll get this quickly to Warren on the RPO. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Check mash, check mash. Ready, ready.
Up the middle they go. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here we go, here we go.
That's Pierce in motion.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and
football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
now it is first and goal.
Here we go. Start.
Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
Let's go.
Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Gravity lying. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first two runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
Third and goal.
18. Get it. Hut it. Ready.
Richardson going to look to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and he's able to secure that takeaway. This game looks very different for this offense.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That is caught! And they take him down. Big pickup through the air, but there is a flag on the field. Will this stand? From the gun, Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete. And now it's going to bring up third and real long.
Third and long for Rodgers. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And you'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And they bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Colts first down.
Ready?
That's Pierce in motion. The show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Okay, ready?
From the 21, here's second and 5.
Hey, smash Broncos! Hey! 19!
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up first down.
Ready up!
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Throwing is Richardson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here we go, set!
That's Pierce in motion.
Bronco 80! Hut, hut.
It's Richardson on the move. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
On the set.
Third down, 3 to go.
Two. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. This will not do the trick. They've stopped them behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down for Aaron. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up into.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll get that to Wilson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. There's a short one, caught by Fryermuth. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
that's another Pittsburgh Steelers.
Rodgers going up top again. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
To the air once more. It's Rodgers. Got his man at the 6. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Khalil Herbert to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Second and 5.
Come on. Set. Cougar Knights.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Ready?
Richardson will give it to Taylor. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was dropped right at the line of scrimmage.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say